Mic test. Okay, so Maya Meltdown just dropped the trailer, the gameplay trailer. I watched a little bit, but I want to see, but I want to watch the rest, in the video to just have a proper reaction. But the thing is, from what I've saw, like the first half of the trailer, it doesn't, I mean, you can see the inspiration from EXVS or Starward type games, or, those type of battle skill, or battle style. But yeah, there is a good amount of differences that I think can be pretty interesting, but I feel like it might also not, it's like turn me off a little bit. But let's watch the trailer and see what happens. Cause yeah, it is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Let me just make sure I'm recording. Okay, good. Okay. All right. Let me also make sure the sound is also on for the things. Okay, I'm gonna put the sound up as well, just to make sure and it's recorded. So all right, let's go. Let's see. I'm watching on Bilibili, which is, this game what it's based on. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, so was it good? So, I might pause in between to just give commentaries. So was it cool? So I'm pretty sure you guys have seen like the jokes that because there were no gameplay, so people thought it's gonna be like 2D base games. Which is kind of funny that they do this, because it is because yeah, it is joke, right? It is joke. Yeah, there you go, okay. Yeah, I didn't. First of all, it doesn't seem like it's locked on. Or at least, at the bottom they already said there's no lock-on in a battle. So yeah, I feel like I mean, I don't know. Like, I think lock-on is the core mechanic of, EXVS or Star Wars games, or Star Wars type games. But this have no lock-on, so it feels more like hero shooter, like hero shooters or Mecha Break. I mean, I think Mecha Break is a hero shooter as well, right? Like, I'm not sure if you consider that, but yeah, so far it feels like it's gonna be more but there is like the feel of the it also feels like it also feels a little bit like Mecha Break, but like, I guess more anime-ish. I don't know. Yeah, it really just feels like Mecha Break, like, more Mecha Break than, but like the dodge and such, right? Or depends on how you dodge in this game, right? Depends on how you dodge in the game, or what the button is, or how to fly and such. I feel like it might actually feel more Mecha Break than Gundam. But again, we haven't played it yet. We don't know, but we will see, right? At least for the gameplay, that's what I feel so far. Does the bullet track onto them, or do you have to lock on first to track? I don't know. Well, I couldn't tell from this trailer at least. Oh, is this burst? Like, is this basically the burst in, from, or like, the burst mechanic? Yeah, so far, I mean, it looks cool. It looks cool, but they have said this game is, it's gonna be like, or it could be EXV, or it could be EXVS or Star Wars, like, just based on, based on the devs and the official commenter or responses in the comments. And now thinking about it, there's definitely inspirations, right? There are definitely inspirations, I guess, for the gameplay. Like, I can see the dodge, I can see, like, I guess some of the attacks, but again, some of those attacks also feels a lot more, Mecha Breakish, right? Mecha Breakish than it were to be in Starward, I guess. But again, I keep on focusing on Starward and EXVS is because they directly have make comparison. I think as far as I know, this is the only those two games are the only games that they have, I guess, responded to when people ask, oh, it's gonna be like EXVS or it's gonna be like Starward and such, right? That's why I'm kind of focusing on it. And looking at it so far, there are inspirations from from those those type of games, but let's see if I can pause it. Like, especially the dodge is, I guess, in the game, but overall it feels like or I guess it depends how it is how they're moved. So far it feels more mecha breakish than it were to be EXVS, or maybe it can be like sort of a hyper. I don't know, but we will see what happens in this game. Hopefully this game do well, but I don't think I will. Oh, I guess so far I don't think this is a game that will play more than Starward or other EXVS games, because I mean, just for me so far. I'll definitely try it when it launches, especially in in EN once it launches. I want to see how it goes, how actually it feels like for EXVS. And I do like that it is not exactly the same. It's not directly like, I guess gameplay wise, it is directly similar to Starward or similar to EXVS, because more diversity I think is always better. But I feel like they might not be competing in the same route, which is also better, I think, right? Better for them and better for EXVS and Starward that they're not directly competing. I feel like this game is more competing with Mecha Break so far, it feels like. But we will see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, high speed PvP battle, no lock on. Yeah, no lock on is the biggest. Yeah, I think it's probably the biggest difference compared to like gameplay. The no lock on one, compared to anything else so far, I think it might be the biggest difference, because lock on is kind of like a core mechanic, right, for Starward or EXVS, right? So, but yeah, I'm glad that it is not exactly like I mean, it is very far from Starward and EXVX or ESVX. I don't know why they like make comparison, or I don't know why they or I guess officially they make like, or they responds to those kind of comments asking about, oh, is this EXVS like, or even said that it is gonna be EXVS like, or I guess GVG like at the at the very beginning, since since the first trailer launches. I don't know why they I don't know why they make that comparison. But I mean, or I guess maybe they don't have like the exact vibe that they have at the time. But again, we can definitely see some of the EXVS and of course Starward inspirations in there. So, but we'll see if there's any transfer. I don't think the skill will transfer, especially with the lock on such. I don't think the skills will transfer between those two games. Again, it feels like it is pretty different. It seems like there are burst mechanics though. Yeah, I think in the middle there are the burst mechanics, and then I'm not sure if it is boots. It seems like it is boots, so I guess you have to like land to. I guess. Or hold on. Yeah, I think this is boost, right? Or no, player. Yeah, maybe this is boost, or maybe that is HP. I couldn't tell so far, but yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, more gaming comes out, and I'll probably if it's something that is important that can tell about the gameplay and such, I'll definitely make more videos about it. But yeah. I think I yap about too much, or I think I yap too much. So, that's it for now. See you all next time. Goodbye.